That patch is coming along nicely. It's still slightly wet. We're in the shade a little bit. And I brushed this down. I knocked off the high bits with a putty knife. Blended that in. I think that's going to be fine now. And while I'm letting that dry, remember I told you there was something else I was going to do before I lay these concrete pavers back down. Remember I was saying where this is, see where you see all the gaps, you see black under there, right? You see underneath this column, it's black. And along that line here, along down over there, it's black. That's because their material before was black and they rolled it up the edge. Well, I can't have it when you're looking at that. And I got all the brick pavers over here that you see white. How am I going to fix that? Well, I've got the idea. Kaboom. Look at that. What? That's right over my white, isn't it? You see that? It was white. Now it's black. How did I do that? Look. I put black over there too, didn't I? See? So now when the concrete pavers are back down, you see any little gap there, it's going to be black. Well, kaboom. This is what I used. Dynaflex 230, and it's black. I got black. It's black caulking from DAP. And you don't have to use Dynaflex 230. You could use pretty much any exterior black caulking. And I'm just putting caulking. I'm going to put a little bit of caulking along there and just taking my putty knife and flattening it out. That's all I did. That looked nice. Now I don't have to go all the way down because I've got that 1/2 inch material down at the bottom. And even if I was up a little bit above that, it should be fine. But I'm going to go back over that and do a little bit better job so I don't have any questions about that and any little spots. Okay, see there? I thought that was kind of ingenious that I figured that out. I was like, how can I do that for something inexpensive, cheap, but yet durable? I was even thinking about getting some paint, you know, quart container of paint at the hardware store, just painting that. I could have done that too, exterior paint, let's say. But I thought, nah, this DAP didn't cost me very much. It was probably $4 a tube, maybe a little less. I haven't really used very much either. I thought, I wonder how much of this stuff I'm going to use. Is it going to be cost effective? And I thought, well, I only have to do a few spots underneath areas. See this area over here, I'm going to leave painted. The trim color over on that side, and where the stucco is, I'm not going to put any black there. I'm just going to leave that stucco going down. So see, I don't have to do that many black areas. 2 more there, 1 here, and then I've got to go around the corner, don't I? And I just put a little bit of white caulking there this morning, and I'm letting that dry, so I'm going to come back at the end and put it around there. But I'm just gonna keep putting it on here. There's a little bit of white in the corner there, so I guess I should hit that a little bit too. And then if I see any little spots, I can just dab it on there before I run my putty knife along there again. I'm just skinning it, that's all. That's giving me one more layer of protection too, because I've got that caulk on there over the top of my other caulking, over the top of everything else that I've put on there. Everywhere I set my putty knife, it gets black. I gotta just be kind of careful with that. And once this dries, I'll do a quick once over on it. How's that look? So you're not going to see all the way down there anyways. The brick's going to be up quite high, so you're only going to see the last little bit. It's kind of like that one there. There's not even that much gap. And see, that looks like you're seeing more black because they cut this tile short. Had they have cut the tile longer, you wouldn't see as much black. But see, because they cut it short, you can see quite a ways down there, can't you? And so right in there, I might want to clean that off a little bit, and whatever can't come off, I might put some black caulking right in there from there down just a little bit, just in that one spot. Well, let's just see how this wants to work here. Every time I depress this, I still get caulking that comes out. That's because the tube, I really haven't used very much of it so far. I just have to be kind of mindful of it so it doesn't want to get all over the place. Let's go a little bit. Let's go about that far, I guess. I mean, I could probably go all the way, but I'm not very good left-handed. I'm gonna use my right hand, try to get in there all the way. Just trying to get it flat. I don't have to have it perfect. I got some on there and I can just squeeze that down. Okay. Okay. I got 2 tubes of this caulking because I wasn't sure how much I was going to use, and even then I thought, I wonder if I'm going to have enough. But geez, I'm still in my first tube and I've only used maybe a quarter of it or less. Just using it kind of like mastic. I'm just putting it on there. Okay, I'll kind of let that dry. I've got black bits on here, and I just let that dry a little bit, and then I can just rub it off with my glove, or I can leave it. Well, that's all I got for this time, but I'll be back, yes, with more videos.